Dolphins Today is brought to you by Manscaped. If you go to manscaped.com and use promo code Dolphins, you can get 20% off plus free shipping on their Boxers 2.0. With that, we get into today's show. I am Will Scott. Welcome into Dolphins Today. We're going to be talking about some Dolphins news, some Dolphins rumors as well here on the show. And so Bleacher Report, they put out this article about the best-kept secret on every NFL team. We'll get into who they said that was for the Dolphins in a second. I want to hear what you think, though. Who is the best-kept secret on the Miami Dolphins? Is it Zach Sealer? Is it someone perhaps on the offensive side of the ball? Go down, let me know who you think it is, because Bleacher Report thinks it's this guy, Brandon Jones, the third-year safety for the Dolphins, named as the best-kept secret on the team by Bleacher Report. Now, he became a full-time starter last season and played pretty well, tallying 5 sacks and 10 quarterback hits. I think we saw the potential that this guy has last season. He, of course, is alongside one of the best safeties in football, Javon Holland. So that is that's a very good and very young 1-2 punch that the Dolphins have in that safety room. Here's what he did last season. 79 tackles, 10 QB hits, 5 sacks, started 13 games after just starting 4 games in his rookie season the year prior out of the University of Texas. Here is what Bleacher Report said about Jones. The fact that the Miami Dolphins made one of the biggest splash moves of the offseason in trading for star wideout Tyreek Hill is hardly a secret. But there's another fact about the Dolphins that many casual fans don't realize. Miami has quietly gone about putting together a stout defense to go along with that new offensive firepower. And box safety Brandon Jones is an underrated component of that defense. In addition to amassing 79 tackles last year and adding an interception, Jones tallied 5 sacks. That number ranked 4th on the Dolphins, but it led every defensive back in the entire National Football League. So Jones, as Bleacher Report just mentioned, is one of the best blitzing safeties in the league. He can get to a quarterback arguably better than any safety in the league, but he wants to become more of a complete safety because here's what he said back at OTAs. My goal is to obviously kind of branch away from being labeled as this guy that can only blitz, this guy can't cover, this guy can't do this, just trying to be and find the best way for me so I can be well-rounded. So Jones last season had 1 interception. That was his first career INT. I'm going to set the over-under. So Willie Finns is going back to Willie Betts for a second. I used to do a lot of sports betting content. Over-under 2.5 INTs for Brandon Jones this season. Type O for over or type U for under. Down in the comments section, he's saying that he wants to be more of a complete safety. He wants to prove that he can also tally a lot of interceptions in addition to sacks. This is the pinned comment on today's video. So when an ad break comes, go down. Let me know what you think. Over, under, 2.5 INTs for Brandon Jones. I think he could take a big leap this year. I think we saw the potential, the upside last season, the way he was able to get to a quarterback. And I think the next thing he needs to work on in his game, an area of improvement, needs to be his coverage skills. But I think he's going to improve there. Here's what he did last season compared to his rookie season. So the numbers were higher in every single category. 5 sacks after just 1 sack in his previous season. 10 QB hits after just 1 QB hit in his rookie season. He showed a lot of improvement. He showed a lot of growth. And he played an increased role on this defense with Josh Boyer. I think Josh Boyer being back is going to help him out as well. I'm really excited to watch Jones in year 3. And you're going to be really excited if you get these Boxers from Manscaped. So these are the Boxers 2.0. I'm wearing them right now. They're so incredibly comfortable. And I think a lot of us guys, when it comes to underwear, just all about comfort, right? That's why Manscaped is here to help you. Very, very comfortable. It's great for working out. It's great for whatever part of the day. And of course, this is thanks to the Lawnmower 4.0, which is a Bush's worst nightmare. So the best male grooming products that Manscaped has. They also have the best underwear as well. These are their boxers. Go get it at manscaped.com and use promo code Dolphins to get 20% off plus free shipping. Hop in, Chuck.
Will, I'm wearing them right now. Anti-chafing. I mean, it's like a pillowy undercushion for your balls. It's amazing.
Outstanding. They're a ball's best friend. This new underwear from Manscaped, the Boxers 2.0. You can get it at manscaped.com if you use promo code Dolphins. That link, the promo code as well, in the comments and the description of this video. Now let's get into this baloney. Are the Jets better than the Miami Dolphins? A lot of people are saying it, including Mel Kiper Jr. recently, says that the New York Jets are going to be better than the Miami Dolphins this season. So let's look at the tape here. Here were the records of the two teams last season. The Jets with Zach Wilson went 4-13. The Dolphins went 9-8, winning 8 of their last 9 games. So obviously the Dolphins were the much better team last season. Here were the Dolphins' notable moves they made this offseason. They signed Alec Ingold. They signed Melvin Ingram, Connor Williams, Teddy Bridgewater, Raheem Mostert, Chase Edmonds, Teron. They did all these moves, right? They became a better football team, a 9-8 football team that barely missed out on the playoffs, became much better, making all these moves. The most notable move, signing Teron Armstead, trading for Tyreek Hill. Compare that list to this list. I get it. DJ Reed was a big splash for the Jets. He was a great pickup. They had 3 really good draft picks in Garrett Wilson, Sauce Gardner, and Jermaine Johnson. So give the Jets credit. They had a good offseason, but the list that we're showing you right now does not compare to what the Dolphins have done this offseason, not to mention the Fins hired Mike McDaniel. Now, the Jets will be better. They will be better than their 4-13 record last season, but they are not better than the Miami Dolphins. They are not on the same level as the Dolphins. The Dolphins are expected to be in playoff contention this year. You cannot say the same thing about the New York Jets. And we'll find that out. We'll find that out, what team is better, because they play each other twice this season, obviously. Week 5 in New Jersey is when the Dolphins will be at the Jets. Remember, in New Jersey. They do not play in New York. Jets fans tend to forget that. Dolphins, they will host the Jets Week 18 in Miami. So we will find out sooner rather than later which one of these football teams is better. Obviously, the Dolphins went 2-0 against the Jets last season. I expect them to go 2-0 against the Jets again this season because Zach Wilson, it appears he's been a little bit distracted this offseason. Now let's get into our next story. I think the Patriots might finish last in the East. I really do. Because when you look at the moves the Dolphins made, they got a lot better. The Jets got better. The Patriots got worse. So I want y'all to go down, like this video if you hate the Patriots, which I expect this video to set a likes record here at Chat Sports. I think all you Dolphins fans are going to be down hitting that thumbs up icon. Go down, like this video if you despise the New England Patriots. Now let's get into our next story here, and that is about the legend himself, number 99, Jason Taylor. Should the Dolphins retire the number 99? Here's what FanSided said in an article that was posted over the weekend. Looking back on history, I can't think of another uniform that is deserving of being retired for good, and why the Dolphins are waiting on Taylor to become number 4 is beyond me. A first-ballot Hall of Famer, Taylor checks all the boxes and brings with him as much credibility as Greasy and Larry Zonka. It'll be decades before another defensive end breaks Taylor's sack record in Miami. It'll be decades before another defensive end or linebacker becomes a first-ballot Hall of Fame player. Since his retirement in 2011, no other player has worn 99 in those 11 years. Here are Taylor's accolades. So he spent 11 seasons with the Dolphins, including, 12 seasons with the Dolphins, including the first 10 in his career, 97 through 07, then 2 more stints in 09 and 2011. 6-time Pro Bowler, 3-time first-team All-Pro, was the Defensive Player of the Year in 2006, and is the Dolphins' all-time sack leader with 131 career sacks. He actually has set multiple Dolphins record, that maybe being the most notable. Here are the 3 retired Dolphins numbers. So I honestly like the fact that they haven't retired like a whole lot of numbers because that needs to be a very hard thing to do. So Bob Greasy, legendary quarterback, they retired his number back in 82. Dan Marino, the GOAT, 2000. And then Larry Zonka, my guy from Syracuse University, same alma mater, there we go. 2002, they retired his number. So it has been 20 years since the Dolphins have retired a jersey number. Should the next one be 99? Type Y for yes or type N for no down in the comments section. Should the Dolphins retire Jason Taylor's number? I think this is long overdue. I really do. You're looking at one of the best defensive players in Miami Dolphins history, if not the best. He absolutely deserves to have his jersey number retired, and they haven't had anybody wear the 99 in the past 11 years. So, it's basically unofficially retired, just officially retired at this point. You're talking about a first-ballot Hall of Famer, a guy that has a gold jacket. Retire his number. This is overdue. Jason Taylor's number deserves to be hanging up in Hard Rock Stadium. Thanks for watching this edition of Dolphins Today. Appreciate you all subscribing and watching the channel. This has been Will Scott. Talk to you again tomorrow.